You look so cultured.
I'm gonna make a shout out, yeah! Hi guys! Happy Monday! Welcome to a Mouse Vibes live stream.
Hey, it's been a minute. What's up, guys?
Yeah, it's been a minute. A lot has been going on. Lots to catch you up on. If you are new here, we're the Mouse Vibes. I'm Ashley, and this is Nick.
What's up?
And we and we talk about theme parks, pop culture,
Yeah.
and
Everything
Real
exciting
Housewives.
in a lot of things.
yeah,
Basically
everything
a lot.
that's exciting going on in the world, we talk about on this live stream. So
And that's why it's once a month.
yeah.
A lot of news comes in a month.
I know, we literally were like, we're gonna start going live so much more, and then life was lifing.
We're doing it, though.
We are doing it. We are doing it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
So
good.
what's happened since our last live? Let's check in personally. I celebrated my birthday, so
Yes!
happy birthday to me.
Nick celebrated his birthday,
Yeah.
which is on Pi Day, and we know like 14,000 other people that were literally born on your birthday, which is like the weirdest thing.
It's like Steph Curry, Albert Einstein,
Tom.
Tom,
Our friend Tom. It's just kind of crazy.
Rudio's mom, Jackie.
Mom Jackie. It's like, oh my gosh.
All the geniuses.
All the best people are born on. No. Yeah, but we celebrated a birthday. Nick's mom came into town, and we had some cake with Nick and his nanny banani. And
Nanny banana.
banana.
Did you just mix Nana banana and Nanny banana?
I did.
I love that.
Lots of nuggets. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I like literally have like such a brain fart. I'm like, what have we been up to the past month?
Food and wine went on. We
yeah.
went to Palm Springs. It's always like the first little bit of the year that kind of is a little bit slower for us. And
Yeah.
we're just like having fun soaking it in after the holidays and everything makes sense. But we're actually like gearing things up. It's going from 0 to 100 this week. And
Yeah.
we have some really exciting news.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm going to hit the chat and just cover some
Let's do it.
comments. Mouse Vibes, thanks for mentioning the maintenance issue. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
I love
But
that.
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yuri,
Yeah.
Epic Universe will be more epic with you guys. Thank you. We're so excited. We're going to get into that later on this live. But like, we're so excited. Like, so excited. Nick Brunette, oh my God. Hi, this is exciting to see you guys and hang out. Yes, we're so excited. We're like about to like go on a long travel journey. And so we want to like kick it with you guys and like catch up and everything and, you know, address the flow.
You know, like all of this was kind of in the works, but then like also this week we're gearing in for Halloween Horror Nights. We got our first speculation map, so we're going to cover everything with that. And then Fan Fest Nights. Fan Fest Nights is right around the corner. I feel like Universal and then Disneyland also like gearing into the 70th celebration happening in May. Like there's just a lot of attention on it.
There's so much going on. Really quick, I know we're not talking about Disney in this, but can we just talk about how the Jonas Brothers are doing the 70th celebration song at Disneyland? I literally lost my mind. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's at @RealMouseVibes, and I posted like as many Jonas Brothers photos as I could over the last 22 years because I'm a psychopath. And if they're there, they're probably not gonna be, but like if there's any way that the Jonas Brothers are at the opening day of Disneyland 70th, like I will not be well.
I support this fandom, by the way. When she was freaking out, it's for like good cause. Like what if your favorite band got to do a song for Disney?
Yeah.
Like it's like a homecoming, it's a celebration.
It's a homecoming, exactly. It's a homecoming. They started on Hollywood Records.
Yeah.
They had the Jonas show on the Disney Channel. They've like, even though they're no longer with Disney, like they're still like a part of the Disney family. And it's like the Jonas Brothers have bops. 5 albums. They're about to put out their 6th album.
They do have bops.
They have bops. So anyway, if you have not heard the Jonas Brothers, I suggest starting with Happiness Begins. It's a really good album. Anyway.
I like that. I always start at the Waffle House and then end at Georgia Skies and Montana Sunsets.
Montana Sunsets.
Yeah.
What up, Gina? What up, Gina? What up, Matt R?
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you.
No, Edgar. It's on mute, but still watch.
Hey, come on. Just, you know what I mean? Just let that play, man.
What's up, Brian? Happy Mouse Mondays, yes.
Appreciate you being here, Brian.
Teresa, what's up? Happy birthday, Nick.
Hey, thanks, Ray. Appreciate all your support, by the way. You leave the best comments. Appreciate you.
I know, we really appreciate anyone that comments on our videos. We like really appreciate, because I know it's like, it's one thing to watch a video, but to like go and comment. And as an avid Yelp reviewer and TripAdvisor star girl, I know that it takes a lot to comment. So I appreciate all of you.
Really.
Idiotic fruits. Oh, period. Hello, chat. What's up, Mama Coda? So good to see you.
Love seeing you here. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. My birthday is April 10th and traveling to Europe for my very first time. Hashtag Team Nick.
Hashtag Team Nick for real. Happy early birthday, man.
Nick, have the best time in Europe. Love Europe. Eat every possible food item like that you can see, your heart's desire, and just take it all in and have the best time. Like, Europe is so much fun.
Yeah, where are you going? I don't want to be nosy, but just if you feel comfortable, let us know.
Yeah, if you feel comfortable, let us know. Yay, Yuri! Marlene, thank you. Are you guys going to Epic Universe for opening day? I missed a little. Can I have a tiny cup? So we just started the live, so we're going to talk about Epic Universe after we get through all housekeeping and HHN stuff. But yeah, we'll be there for opening day, but we'll also be there before opening day.
Yeah, we got some stuff in store.
We're pumped. Epic Universe, I want to go there so bad. I'm going to Universal LA tomorrow. I love your channel.
Aw.
Thank you.
Thank you. That really means a lot. Have a great time at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's the best.
I may or may not confirm J-Bros. Or what's going to happen is they're going to do like an overnight performance to like be recorded for Disney Plus. Or either way, if anybody's watching this and they're like, I'm going to be there for the Jonas Brothers and you need a +1, or if you need a supporting act, I am here.
Or if you're a bro going to see the Joe Bros, let me know.
Yeah. Carlos, Foo Fighters doing Disney.
Could you imagine? Yeah. That would be amazing. Get like Animal out there, do a collaboration with the Muppets.
Yeah. Not a Foo Fighters girly, but I appreciate you. Magic in Toontown. Hello, Ash. Oh, hi. Oh my God, it was so happy. It was so fun hanging with you at the Snow White movie event.
Great
By the way,
times.
can we talk about Snow White real quick?
Let's talk about Snow White.
We saw Snow White. It was so cute, and I told my friend Patrick, who hosted the event, I was like so honest. I was like, honestly, like, I love Disney movies. I love Disney. I hadn't really planned on seeing it in theaters. I was like, you know what? We can wait till it gets on Disney Plus. Like, I wasn't a Snow White girly. I don't relate to her as a princess. I didn't like the music, all that. And we came out of that movie like, oh my God, this is so good. Like, I loved it. It made me like actually like Snow White. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. It's like a live action Disney movie. Like, I'm not shooting it for like to change my life. I want to be entertained for 2 hours, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, Gal Gadot like isn't like, I don't think she's the strongest actress in the world. They could have casted someone better in my opinion, but Rachel Zegler was so great. And I thought I was gonna be like angry at the CGI dwarves. I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird. And they were like so cute and like endearing and sweet, and I just really enjoyed it.
At first though, it was almost like a jump scare.
At first you're like, oh, what are those? And then you're like, oh, they're kind of cute.
Right. Just because it's so different from the original, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's the whole point. Like, if it's an exact copy, you're like, they don't have any original ideas. And then they stray off and you're like, they completely changed it. So it's always like a weird area. So I enjoyed it. And the screening we went to had two characters in the audience.
Yeah, which was awesome. Super cool. But you guys know, like, if you've been watching Mouse Vibes for a minute, like, at least I am. I know Nick likes more nostalgia than me, but like, I'm not married to like any Disney IP or nostalgic factor or anything. Like, none of that matters to me. Like, I embrace change, and like, I like that there's like the original Snow White and then there's the updated version, and like whichever ones that your kids wants to watch, you know what I mean? Like, I like that. Like, I agree. Like, I'm not the type of person like, we made this 100 years ago and it needs to stay. Like, I don't like that.
I feel like the movies that mean more to us are like the Disney Renaissance films, like Little Mermaid and that. And when they touch Little Mermaid, I really enjoyed it. So I feel like nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You remake Lion King.
Sorry, Elliot. I don't know if you can hear him barking.
Let me go handle him real quick.
No, for me in the golden era of Disney, but it's like even like the live action Lion King, like I'm not mad about it. But I'm not trying to be like soapbox preachy girl right now. I'm just letting you know. Nick, I'll be at Disneyland Paris on Dude. Disneyland Paris was literally one of the most magical places that
Elliot was mad.
We've ever been to, and you're gonna literally have the absolute best time. Don't forget that there's a dragon under their castle.
Yes.
Don't go all the way to Paris and don't go under the castle. You need to see the dragon. It is literally like, oh my God, this is crazy.
And don't feel like an annoying American. Let them know it's your birthday. Go celebrate.
Yeah.
Go celebrate.
Yeah.
Do it. You're there. You might as well celebrate. Have the best time. That's so cool.
We have a super chat from I Just Woke Up. Who edits your videos and how long does it take? They're so good.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I do all the post. Ashley's all pre-production.
Oof, I'm not good at it.
I'm post. Yeah, it takes a while. I don't know. Yeah. It depends on what it is. Like, I would say in between like 8 to like 12 hours sometimes. Like this last video, I felt like we pulled a bunch of clips. The tips video?
Yeah, it depends. Like we just did a universal tips and tricks video and like I posted this on Threads, but that video nearly killed me. Like my whole life I've produced audio and short form and not so much like big concept. And Nick is in the process of teaching me like how to expand. Like I can do short form all day, but long concept videos, like that had like over 40 tips in it. And I was struggling. I was like, trying to remember and then spit everything out and stuff. But when it's like just fun, like we're at Disneyland bopping around, those videos take like maybe like 12 to 15 hours, but those big videos take quite the time, like 48-ish hours.
48 hours to edit?
I don't know. Well,
I don't know. This is not a murder over here.
I don't know.
It's also this thing that we've been trying to do. Our friend Peter kind of like challenged me in the nicest way of like trying to make longer videos.
Yes.
So I've been trying to like keep it over 20 minutes. So it's been a challenge. It feels like basically 2 videos of what we used to make. So
I'm taking my
it's a good challenge, by the way. Thank you for doing that, Peter.
Yeah. And people have been like liking our longer form video. Like we put out a couple mega vlogs that were like 2 hours long, like wondering like, will people watch it? And like people have been receiving it well. And yeah, so we've been making some longer helpful videos.
Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat though and the nice words. That really means a lot.
Again, we're the most long-winded couple ever. You're like, I didn't ask all that, but anyway.
I felt like it was necessary.
Thank you.
They just woke up. I'm just letting you know. I like this one from Nick. He's saying, I'm staying at Hotel Cheyenne, which is the Good Neighbor Hotel we stayed at when we went to Disneyland Paris.
No, it wasn't.
Isn't it?
No.
Is it across the street or something?
It's across the street, but we
That's it.
stayed
Dang
at...
it. Okay.
I forgot the name. It's in our video.
Hotel Elysee.
Hotel Elysee something.
It's like, I feel like it's in the same community though.
Yeah, it's like in the little like community. But
Nick's gonna be like, it's nowhere next.
He's like, what are you guys even talking about? Like, stop. But I want to go back to, I Just Woke Up Super Chat because we didn't do a little.
Oh.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yes.
Oh, Travel Spree. What's up,
Hey
guys?
Hopefully we run into each other at Epic. Not that we don't want to see you, but we're all going to be running.
Love that.
100%. Like 100%. It's going to be like, especially opening day with, with content creators, everybody's trying to like get all their stuff done so they can enjoy the park after.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's fun, but it's stressful.
We definitely will. That's just how the world works. We're going to see a bunch of people with huge cameras and we know where to flock. Probably the bar in Celestial Park.
Yeah.
Nice to see you guys. Hope you had a great time on Maui, by the way. Your videos were awesome.
My fam, what's up, Vibe Tribe? So
Let's go.
listened to Tuxedo on your recommendation. Yes, that Roger and Zap vibe. I am so glad. Like, I love that you listened to Tuxedo. It's so funny. I just put someone else on game to Tuxedo and they text me like, oh my God, my life's changed. I'm so happy that you like them. If any of you guys are into like funk, neo soul type of jams, Tuxedo's the best. And they're so underground and niche still. Like we've been rocking with them for a decade.
Yeah.
And literally they're like, no one knows who they are. I sound like such an no one knows my name.
Ashley's been trying to sell people on Mayor Hawthorne for like 20 years.
Bro, I've been Mayor Hawthorne's biggest fan my whole life. Anybody who I'm like, you should listen to Mayor Hawthorne. So anyway, thanks, Juan. Vanessa, hi, I just went to Universal Studios this past Saturday and I watched your videos about what to bring and that helped me a lot to make our trip fun.
Boom.
Thank you guys. I just want to say thank you. Oh my God.
That was really sweet, Vanessa.
I'm so happy that it helped. It was so funny. Like halfway through the 45-minute expose of my fanny pack, I was like, do people care? But then I love packing videos because I feel like you don't realize like, oh my gosh, I might need that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like I never would have thought for like certain things or like nail glue because I wear press on nails. I saw another girl be like, I always travel as nail girl. I'm like, I should have nail glue in case one pops off. So Vanessa, thank you.
Especially like going to a park nowadays. Like there's things you can't bring in, things you need to prep for.
No, Disney is not a museum.
It's not.
Have you gone to Shanghai Disney?
No, not yet.
The only two parks, or the two parks that we have left are Hong Kong and Shanghai. And traveling there just sounds a bit intimidating for us at the moment, but we definitely want to. Like, we want to say that we've been to every Disney park in the world.
We would try to do all of the other ones around it and then end with that.
Yeah.
So, one day, fingers crossed.
Enchanting Thrills with Nikita stopping by to wish you guys the most amazing trip this week. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
That really means a lot. Thank you so much.
The Sabroso Outlaw. What's up, guys?
That's a sweet name. I like your avatar, too. That's awesome. Appreciate you being here.
Are you excited to see Lilo and Stitch?
Honestly, that trailer looks insane. It's like blown up on the internet.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
So, no one's going to be shocked. I've seen half of the first Lilo and Stitch, and I was kind of bored. And Stitch was like so annoying and like just behave. Like him and the little girl. Like I was just like, why are you acting like this? I hate it. So I'm excited for the live action because I feel like similar to Snow White, I'm gonna be like, wow, I really like this. It like looks really cute. But Stitch just gave me anxiety. But I'm gonna see it. Don't judge me, please. The
trailer is comedy. I can't wait to see it. It feels like that is set up to be like the huge blockbuster of the summer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And a CGI looks really cool. And that little girl is like so adorable. Like she's a perfect Lilo. Theme Park Wizard with a super chat.
I love that.
Mousevibes gonna take on oh God.
Jeez.
Yes, we are. I'm so scared.
Shout out to Theme Park Wizard, by the way. Go ahead and give him a follow on all platforms if you want like Universal Studios Hollywood news specifically. He knows everything that's happening.
Yes. I don't follow him on Twitter. If you guys haven't given this live a like and you want to, please give it a like.
Yeah.
No worries.
Do you want to get into this? Like, let's talk a little bit more, hit through the chat, and we'll get into Epic Universe?
Let's finish up the chat and we'll do,
Cool.
Jasmine, I'm a new viewer and I enjoy your guys' videos. Ashley, you give me life, girl. Love your energy.
It's really sweet.
Thank you. That means a lot. You're so cute.
Positive and just radiates fun energy, yeah.
I try. After a few meltdowns, but...
Yeah, I mean, hey, high highs, low lows, right?
Yes, yeah. Nando, is Epic Universe open? So they're in team member previews, and it opens officially on May 22nd.
Yeah, the lid has been pretty tight. There's been a few things that have leaked out on Twitter and TikTok, but for the most part, there hasn't been like a great eye view like on the ground of the park yet.
Yeah.
You've seen everything above from BioReconstruct, but no one's been on the ground, so very excited to check that out.
Yeah. Jeremy, how long have you been on YouTube?
I think we made our account in 2019, but...
It was a podcast.
It was like a podcast. We didn't start really making videos until like 2021.
Yeah. So we've had the channel for 6 years, but we started taking it seriously like 4.5 years ago.
Yeah, some of them were like old, like our first couple videos were like old vacation videos where we had like a camera we didn't know how to put in focus and we took it on trips. So I wouldn't consider that a video, but I guess it is.
Hey, I haven't been to Disneyland since 2002. I'm going in about a month, and I want to thank you guys for all your videos. Give me hyped up. Jordan, you're going to have fun. Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I'm so excited.
Your mind's going to be blown. That's like going from a first-generation iPhone to this one.
Yeah. Wow.
Great memories, but it's just going to feel so different.
Whoa. Your
mind's going to be blown.
I know. It's going to be crazy.
Have the best time. Get on Rise of the Resistance. That's so cool.
Honest question. I want to travel to Orlando. I'm at Los Angeles. Do we choose Epic Universe? Oh. You choose Epic Universe. If you're from Los Angeles, you can have HHN here, and even though Halloween Horror Nights Orlando is their premier event, Epic Universe is the world's newest, biggest, most immersive theme park. So it's like, go out there for Epic Universe, spend your budget on that, do HHN here, and then when you have more vacation days, go back for HHN the next year.
Both.
Just
kidding.
He said or, but if you can do both, that would be tight.
Both. And they're both so good for different reasons.
Babe, stop playing with the pen.
Yeah, sorry guys. Halloween Horror Nights is so fun there though. Thanks.
I love you. You've been really helping me prepare for my trip in November. I'm sad about the construction and how much there is. You know, it sucks when there's like walls and everything, but not to be like positive Patty here, but it's only making room for future magic. So yeah, it doesn't, but like there's so many other fun things to do at the park. So it'll be good.
Yeah, it's like in this weird transitional phase for both parks, I feel like right now. They're both building towards like this invisible deadline of 2030 or 2028 for the Olympics.
Yeah.
At least that's what it feels like.
We got another super chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I just woke up.
We're about to turn up.
Let's turn up.
No, I just woke up. Would you ever considering editing for other creators as well, or would you rather solely focus on your channel?
I think like right now we've been focusing on building up Mouse Vibes. I have edited for other creators and taken jobs like that. I was like an editor before. I've been a working editor, producer, director for...
Predator.
I'm a predator.
Predator.
Yeah, forever. But it just like the last maybe year, we've been fully focused on Mouse Vibes just because it's like something that we're able to do right now, and we've been given a lot of fun opportunities, and I feel like you're really seizing the moment. So right now,
Seize your moment.
I don't know, but talk to me after.
Yeah.
After Epic opens.
Yeah, after Epic opens, who knows?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll circle back around.
Frank, my wife Jess and I love you guys. Can't wait to see you two have a blast at Epic Universe.
Aw.
Thank you guys, Frank and Jess. You
Yeah,
guys are
shout
so
out
sweet.
to Frank and Jess. That's really sweet. Thank you.
Jeremy, we have been to Japan, and that's one of the videos Nick's talking about. We went to Japan, we vlogged, but we didn't know how to use our camera. So like the video is we had no stabilization, and the whole vlog is blurry. But take some Dramamine, boo, and go watch it. Just scroll down to the beginning of our channel. We have like
it's the oldest video.
It's like the oldest video, but we have like 5 Japan videos, and they're so fun, but they're so different. And they're just like not in focus.
And if you ever like feel like there's a day you're just feeling bad about yourself, circle back to those videos and watch them and be like, man, it's not that bad.
So funny. By the way, I love your makeup. I need to say that out. Thank you,
That's
Vanessa.
really sweet.
So I've been trying Epic Universe looks, and I get so many DMs of people being like, can you do makeup tutorial? And the reason I don't is because I don't know how to do makeup tutorial. I tried to freehand shooting stars, and it looks so bad. And I don't have a good attention span, so I'll like watch YouTube girlies, and the second it's over 5 minutes, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So
You do a great job.
this does not look great.
Really?
Shut up! You can't tell it's a star.
What? I thought it was.
Nick, shut up. But I appreciate you so much. But I got new lashes.
At least you're going for it.
I'm trying, and Vanessa, you just made my day.
You know, you don't land every trick. Can't.
Are you going to? Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Let's get into it. I love this, guys.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Random Recess?
Oh, these guys are
From
popping off.
Harmony of the Seas.
40th birthday celebration at the Seas. Shout out Random Recess. Double dipping. I love
Double
it.
dipping.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Should we just say we're going to Epic Universe?
Yeah.
And we're going this week. And it's not, we're not one of those people that like begged a team member so we can go home immediately and make a 90-minute video of us yapping about our review. We're actually going in there to make content.
Whoa.
Sorry. I did not shoot.
Yeah.
I did not fire shots. I was just stating the obvious.
Okay. We're really excited. Epic Universe has been something that we've all been looking forward to since 2019.
August of 2019 is when they officially like broke bread, let everybody know like, yo, this new theme park is coming. So it's been like nearly 6 years in the making. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it feels like something that was just so far out of reach for us, especially being West Coasters. Mm-hmm. Like it felt like it kind of snuck up on us. Like last year it was a pile of dirt, and then one night everything was kind of built, and we were like, the park is opening.
Yeah.
We've been seeing a ton of stuff come out for team member previews the last few weeks, and it's so rad that Universal is running this event for team members. Give them some like love. Check out the park before it's completely done, and be able to like, what an exciting moment, right? Being part of the company at that time,
Yeah, 100%. It's like you see like the fruit, the fruit of your labor, and being able, like that's a perk of working at, a Disney or a Universal or wherever. It's like you get to preview it before everyone else, and all the reviews from all the team members have been absolutely phenomenal. just that it's immersive, the theming, the attention to detail, the colors, the vibe, all of it, the space, the grandiosity of it, like all of it. It's like, I'm so excited. I'm kind of freaking out.
It's insane. It doesn't feel super real, but we are going this week. So we wanted to come on and do a live and kind of talk about it. There's been a ton of new viewers coming in from the updates and stuff, and we just wanted to check in and be like, what's up, guys?
But first off, we want to say, and sorry for those of you that know what Epic Universe is, a lot of people still don't know what Epic Universe is, and not everybody's a part of the theme park bubble. So for those of you that don't know what Epic Universe is, it is the 4th theme park that is about to open on May 22nd at Universal Orlando. So they have Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, Volcano Bay, and this is going to be their 4th gate, and it's called Epic Universe. It has 5 worlds. It's the Ministry of Magic, Harry Potter Wizarding World, Super Nintendo World, Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Dark Universe, which is based on Universal Monsters, and then Celestial Park, which is going to be their kind of when you go in, it's like their hub, their original. How would you describe Celestial Park?
Celestial Park is their hub, essentially. It's the first thing that you go into, and then from there, the different worlds are around, and they're basically the gateway to each one of them is a portal. So it's really exciting. I can't wait to check this out. I am freaking out that it's finally here. Yeah,
it's a big deal. It's a big deal for theme parking, but it's a big deal for tourism in general. And something that I always think, I know there's always this big discourse online, right? Of Disney needs to be really scared. Universal needs to be really scared. But if you really think about it, this is a win for all of us. This is a win for tourists, theme park lovers, people that want to try something new. This is a win-win. And historically, whenever a theme park has a big win and there's a lot of hype, the person across the street is I need to have a big win and a lot of hype. And then all of us get a lot of hype and a big win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I'm just excited to see a park take something in a different direction. I've always been a fan of something different. When we went to Universal Orlando for the very first time, the studio park is really fun. It's huge. It's elaborate. It's Florida. Mm-hmm. But Islands of Adventure, that park, because it's an original idea with different IPs that we're used to here on the West Coast, to me it was so creative and different, and I fell in love with it. Mm-hmm. So to see what that idea is, but enhanced for 2025, it's what it looks like with modern technology, new IP for what they're building towards with gigantic movies, being able to use Super Nintendo World and blow it up to the largest scale, off the bat, it's kind of insane, really insane, and I'm just thankful for it. I remember the days of just getting a new ride every few years, and you're stoked. We get a whole new theme park.
Yeah, it's just insane. And when was it 2005 that DCA opened? Or
2001.
2001. So obviously, how old? Geez, I would think I was a freshman in high school in 2001.
I was in 8th grade. It was my 8th grade.
Yeah, we were definitely a theme park family, but we weren't the type of theme park family that ran to opening days of stuff. So it's I've never in my life been to an opening of, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's historic. It's really cool.
I'll hit this real quick and we'll kind of take
Which one?
This one here from Martin.
Martin just became a member. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
We really appreciate it. Being a member and a Patreon Vibe Tribe member really helps support us and helps us do what we do. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
And you get let me use one of these member emojis.
Hell yeah.
Look at those. They're so cute. Thank you. Oh, and Crystal and Chris are gifting membership. Oh my God,
Thank
you guys
you so
are
much.
so sweet.
Crystal and Chris, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you.
Crystal, I'm planning to attend Epic Universe the week Stars of the Seas inaugural sailing, and also plan to attend the opening night of HH in Orlando. Gonna be one amazing trip. Oh my gosh, girl. For
Crystal.
Your big 25? Oof.
That is a trip.
I wasn't taking that big of a vacation at 25. Good for you.
That's a trip.
That's a big deal.
And, we're talking right now about Epic Universe, but Halloween Horror Nights is teed up for a great year as well. So
yeah,
Cruise and Halloween Horror Nights, that's gonna be epic.
Yes.
So cool.
But yeah, okay, so officially we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there for a media preview. We're gonna be able to make content in there and give you guys like a first look of what it's like inside of Epic Universe. Approved, you know what I mean? It's not like a leak. It's like we actually get to do it, thank God. But we're so excited. Like we're pumped. We're heading out to Florida this week, and it's gonna be a whirlwind and so much fun.
Yeah, we'll be documenting pretty much everything. I don't know you don't really plan for things like this, right? You have those videos you prepare for, and then you have like the things that you just kind of strap on and hold on and hope we get the camera in focus, and this seems like one of those. It's just one of those things that, like, I'll be honest, like, I'm very excited to check out new stuff. Like, very excited, but at the same time, I put, like, this kind of pressure of, like, having to get everything. So,
yeah.
I need to be in the moment, enjoy it. You don't get to, like, have these type of moments of seeing something for the first time, so.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Crystal and Chris, where does the time go? Weren't we just learning about the lands? Now it's here. Love you both. So excited for the content. Thank you guys.
So much. That means a lot.
I'm nervous and excited. Like, you know when you've been waiting for something for so long and then it's finally here and then you're like, woo, I'm going to throw up. Like that type of thing. And also like, you know, just being honest and vulnerable. Like we're content creators and like with that comes pressure. You're with a lot of other content creators. You have to be focused, you have to be original, you have to be authentic, you have to make sure you're covering everything while still living in the moment and having fun and being professional. It's just a lot, you know what I mean? And it's all good things, but it's like, I'm just a little nervous.
It's good stuff. It's all good stuff. It's like weird pressure, but it's like the most first world problem. Like,
obviously.
It is, you know what I mean?
Plus, they built it real quick. It went from we have this idea and now it's about to be open. So proud of you both. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's kind of like the cool thing, just like what you're saying too, Juan, I'm going to piggyback off that, like how quick it came. And I think if you're like looking at theme park stuff, whether you're a Disney person and they go, hey, at D23, this is happening in 5 years. Or if you're here at Universal Studios Hollywood and you see like that new Fast and Furious coaster they're making and then they're teasing something else, it just lets you know the scale of what is happening and what theme parking is. Like whatever that is in the next 5 to 10 years is gonna look completely different than what happened in the previous 10.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so different and it's a cool time. It's a very cool time.
It's super cool. The Olympics for 2028 is making Universal excited about new guests. That's why our park is about to be in a huge transitional phase.
And like NBC owning the rights to the Olympics, I'm pretty sure they're gonna use Universal Studios Hollywood as the hub for promo for it. So like I'm pretty sure they will. It'll be like Access Hollywood.
Yeah, it's gonna be so
It's gonna be great.
Oh my God, I just saw your Ghostface shirt. Ghostface is finally coming to HHN. The hype rumor's so real. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
I love that.
Are you excited for Scream 7? I liked Scream 5. I thought it was really good. I thought Scream 6 was kind of silly, but I still enjoyed it because it's Ghostface, but I just thought it was kind of silly. And like, I'm gonna go see Scream 7. It's Ghostface is iconic, but like, there's so much controversy surrounding the movie and so many like, this person's confirmed, this person's not, I don't know, but like I'm still gonna see it, but I don't know if I'm like jumping at the bits about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Nev Campbell's coming back, got a lead in with that, very excited about that. And I think after just like, I was talking to my boy Rudio about this, the casting for Scream, if you were to say like 5 years ago, like Jenna Ortega was gonna be the biggest actress in horror and the other girl was gonna win an Oscar for Best Actress.
Oh yeah.
Like, they've got some players, they know casting, they can pick people.
The thing that was hard, and I know all movies, like there's an unrealistic factor, but the thing that was hard with me with Homegirl being Ghostface is she's literally 90 pounds soaking wet and she was just like, well, boy, I'm like breaking bros and stabbing them. And I'm like, this tiny woman, and like she might be really strong, but like it's physically impossible for like someone that small to like body slam an 8 foot man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I enjoyed it.
Probably hopped up on Mountain Dew or something.
Yeah. Oh man. We gotta, what am I trying to say?
It says Rudio is celebrating 2 months of membership and he gave a comment saying, I'm just glad they didn't open Panda Express in Epic Universe. Let's go. Shout out to Rudio for your 2-month membership. Love that. You know, it's a pretty big flex in the community. Don't tell everyone, but Panda Express. We love Panda Express. It's not coming to Epic Universe. It did not make the universe.
I hate Panda Express.
I don't like it either. It's a filler for me.
Do you want to know why I hate Panda Express?
Tell us.
Remember that, long story short, I had this childhood friend forever. We were like thick as thieves. And in college, she made friends with this girl whose dad was like the CEO or some crazy higher up at Panda Express, and his daughter was awful, and her and I did not get along, and she was a big jerk. So every time I think of Panda Express, I think of her, and her name was Misha.
Shots fired, Misha.
Whatever you're
People
doing
don't
now,
forget.
Misha, I didn't forget what a jerk you were in college. And my dad owns Panda Express. Well, shut up. It's not even that good. Misha.
I do get the orange chicken though sometimes.
Stop it. Okay. Maria, myself and my kids got to go with my mom to Epic, and we'll be going back soon. I can't wait. I enjoyed it so much. There's so many things can be bypassed. Oh my God. That's so exciting.
That is. Thank you. Wow.
How fun. So many underrated aspects. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait for Scream 7. Scream 5 and 6 for HHN this year makes sense. And we get Woodsboro with Scream 5-6 setting for the house maze, as well as New York.
I mean...
A subway scene would be pretty sick.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just probably because how old I am. It's like with like Ghostbusters coming around, they're like Ghostbusters, and they're like, it's Frozen Empire. And I'm like,
Dude!
Like, if they do Scream and they don't do Stu's house, I can't go through Stu's house for the party. Like, that's what I want.
Frozen, I'm sorry, justice for the new... Not the one with, like, they tried to make the Ghostbusters, like, older women.
Afterlife?
No, the two with Finn Wolfhard, and those two were good.
No, they're fine.
I liked Frozen Empire.
No, I liked it fine, but I'm just saying as far as, like, walking through the sets and stuff.
You're silly.
Fine.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because you're
Come
an
on.
OG.
Yeah.
Thanks, Christy. Yes.
That's really sweet. Thank you, Christy.
What rider... Let's get into it. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Let's break it down. What ride are you looking forward to the most at Epic Universe? I want to open this up to everyone as well. How many attractions do we have on the list?
I think is it 11?
I think it is 11.
I think it's 11, yeah.
We're pretty good on math, guys.
Yeah.
Quick math.
Yeah. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I think it's important to have everyone participate too.
I'm looking forward most to Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, only because I love Universal Monsters, and I know what Universal can do, and just seeing the hype, like literally every single person was like, this ride changed my life, and I believe in hype. I fall into hype. I'm so excited for that ride. That's my most anticipated, but I'm equally scared. It's a Koopa arm type of ride, and like on Forbidden Journey, I get really freaked out. Like I don't ride that ride very often because like you get in the dark room and there's spiders and everything. I know it's gonna be scary, but I'm really excited for it. But I know it's going to be scary.
Yeah, this is easily my most anticipated ride as well. It is, I feel like, the thing that all of us theme park nerds were talking about when they were announcing the IPs is like they're finally going to do a Universal Monsters and kind of dedicate it. And I think a lot of us were worried that it was too niche, like it was too inside baseball, but seeing the reviews from team member previews, this is like the glowing review.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to check it out. I love Universal Monsters. I love that they're saying it is the scariest attraction they've ever created. I love that it's a dark ride with animatronics. All of that to me is great.
And I think like after like back in November, whenever Universal released it, when they were like, hey, look at these animatronics, and you see like the Wolfman like, or the werewolf like go like that, and then like how big Frankenstein is and he walks, it was just like, wow, to be able to like see that in person is like, it's gonna be really cool.
And it was with like their property, like Universal Monsters. And
yeah.
I think especially like being in Hollywood, how much it means to us having those old sets, everything in the Little Europe set, like everything being shot there. It's just cool to see where Frankenstein is almost 100 years later, like getting an attraction. It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
Right?
He's like Frankenstein, if you really think about it. He's like the Mickey Mouse of horror. Like Mickey's like almost 100. And Frankenstein is almost 100 too. And he's still like popping. They just gave him a new ride.
Think about it, guys.
Legendary. Ryan, happy birthday to you, Nick. Yes.
Shout out to you, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Means a lot.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Dolores Umbridge. Yeah, I'm excited for that ride too. But
remember, Stu's house is also in Scream 5. Just saying. As long as we get it, I don't care what movie it is, we want Stu's house. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the party house, right?
I would like kill for an original Scream. Like, I feel like Scream is just as iconic as like Friday the 13th, and they still do that. So it's like, why not have it be off the first one?
Interesting.
I got scared on Forbidden Journey, but was not on Frankenstein. Okay, you make me feel better, Maria, because I get scared in Halloween Horror Nights houses. It's more so the noise, I guess, than what I'm physically looking at, but good to know.
The Forbidden Journey, the first time, there are a few jump scares that are like, when you get it's a Demogorgon, right?
No, that's Stranger Things.
Oh.
It's the big dragon where you're like going through the Quidditch thing and the dragon's like,
what
right
are
in
the
your
things that
face.
suck your soul?
Oh,
Dementor. Yeah, you're like face to face with the
Yeah.
Dementor. That one, I don't like that. Or a spider.
We got stuck for like 40 minutes in front of a Dementor and I literally wanted to die. I was just like, please get me out of here. And it kept going like, grr, and I was just like, I hate this. I'm
we
scared.
weren't straight. It was kind of like this.
Literally, yeah. We're all like hanging on the side and this thing just keeps going like this. And I'm like, oh my God, help me, please.
Yeah. And that was the last time we got good sleep.
I'm going to pee my pants. What do you think about the Legend of Zelda live action movie in Epic Universe?
I think for sure it's going somewhere in Universal. I don't know where.
I don't know what. I know Zelda's a video game, right? I took my brother to see the Zelda Orchestra at the Greek Theater like 15 years ago.
It just seems like Universal and this partnership they've dealt with like Super Nintendo World and really building out that brand, and it's the merchandising, the food, really doing world building and collecting points with the power band. It feels like they want to continue to do more of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they're announcing a movie ahead of time, it seems like it's kind of on par, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like they want more Super Nintendo World, more Nintendo.
Yeah, because it's an international IP. Okay, what land are you most excited for?
Oh, we're done on talking about rides?
Yeah,
Okay.
we answered our most anticipated.
Okay. It's like picking a best child. Okay. Land I'm anticipating the most. I have two. Now I know we're playing these rules.
Sorry.
The first one I think looks insane, and it's just going to be eye-dropping. Is that what it is?
Jaw-dropping.
Jaw-dropping is going to be Isle of Birth, the How to Train Your Dragon area. I think it looks incredible. The rides, just the whole aesthetic of dragons flying around and being on the floor are going to be incredible.
Yeah, I agree. I just watched How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2 for the first time ever in the past 2 weeks. And now I'm like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm excited for Isle of Berk. I'm actually most excited for Isle of Berk just because I think it's going to be so big and like grand, and like after seeing the movie and all the colors and the aesthetic of it, I just feel like it's going to be a big deal.
I love the characters and the score.
Yeah.
Everything about it is great.
And then I'm also looking forward to Dark Universe. I know the Dark Universe is small. Like everybody's like, manage your expectations. It's pretty small, but I just think that it's going to be so cool to enter that land. Like even if it's tiny, I'm pumped about that. And I'm pumped about all of it, but I'm pumped about Celestial Park too, because like I like an original type of like land, just like that Islands of Adventure. I like that the adventurers have a story. Like I like that Celestial Park, it's not an IP, it's like an original Universal driven area, and I just think that's really cool. And I like
agree.
Celestial stuff.
And I feel like it's so important in like today's climate of like IP, because you really do have to do the thing like you go into a park, but they want the add-ons. You want to buy the add-on experiences, like the food, the beverages, the merchandise, all the things that like set off the land. And I love that the main hub, the thing that you walk into, has an original backstory that these story creators got to make.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And the restaurants and the vibe of it, this lighting package that we've seen online looks crazy.
It looks
so good.
Pretty at night.
Right?
So pretty.
It's like all vibes, and I can't wait for that. Like that to me is, I feel like, the most underrated land. But I mean, all of it, it's all new things for us. I mean, I know the Super Nintendo World is essentially Japan, but like Some of our friends have been, but not everyone has been. Like now I don't know if I have to go for a little bit.
No, I'm really excited for the Donkey Kong area. Like when I tell you, believe me, Donkey Kong ruled my household. Like it was insane. Like my mom, brother, and I, we went to town on Donkey Kong, and I'm so excited for that coaster. I know a lot of people have been like, oh, the coaster's mid. I don't care. It looks so cute. Yes, I watched a roller coaster POV of our friends, SoCal Attractions 360.
They're the best.
But yeah, they're the best. They kill it. But I'm excited for Donkey Kong area. Like I want to get the barrel ears, and I just love Donkey Kong. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be like pure millennial nostalgia. Like for any millennials in this, if your parents got you an N64 and you had the Game Boy, like you know these characters, and it's just really exciting.
I feel like too, like while you pick something to talk about, I think what's interesting about this too, it's like all world building. Like it's not like, hey, it's a New York street with like 12 different IP.
Yeah.
They dedicated a whole area into a land. It's like Universal in 1991 was about like getting you on ET to ride the movie.
Yeah.
And then it's now being like you are living the movie. Everything that you touch and see is from the movie. And I think that's just crazy to see the scale in like 30 years. It's so different.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right? It's crazy.
I just like keep thinking like because one of my favorite things about vlogging is that everything's documented for us to see. It's like a home movie, right? And I was like telling Nick, I was like getting sentimental before the live. I'm like, hopefully we're alive in 30 years. And you know, when Epic Universe is celebrating its 30th anniversary and we were there and we get to like show you guys and like we were there with our friends or we did this or like this is what that day was like, and I just think that's really cool. You know,
we'll be the old people on the bench.
We'll be in the back with canes like back in my day.
Right? We will literally be monsters in Dark Universe.
Here's the choice: visit Dark Universe during the day or night.
Ooh, that's a great question. What's your choice?
I don't think for our first time, I don't think we have a choice. It's going to be during the day.
But just like
I would love to do it at night, obviously.
Right?
Like the smoke and like the music and Danny Elfman and everything. That'd be so cool.
My parents used to do that with me for Haunted Mansion. Never went on it during the day. They would save it for the last ride always, and it was so terrifying, but glad they did it.
Yeah. Character
building, right?
So funny. I just have to say that Universal really came through with the concept art compared to what the actual park looks like. Glory, 100%. Like, it is like the closest thing to concept art I've ever seen in theme parking. It's like, it's happening.
It's cool. It's really cool, right? I think if you're looking at the scale of what the possibilities are, and again, pointing to Hollywood because it's in our backyard, it's just cool to see that they're willing to spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, they're spending money.
Yeah, they're spending money. Let's go. Carm G, hey, hope you're doing well. Or great, I've secured tickets for September. Yes, you're gonna have so much fun.
That's gonna be a great time to go. You're gonna have a great time.
Hey, Nana. Hey, Mouse Vibes. What a lovely surprise on a Monday.
Love it.
Yes.
Love you, Nana. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here.
Okay. Do we want to?
What else do you have for Epic Universe? We got to keep talking about it. If you want me to babble for a little bit.
No. Food items. The food item, I'm looking forward to Mead Hall, which is in Isla Burke, and I'm looking forward to the Darkmoor treats. I just think they look really intriguing, like those like burnt wings or whatever. Those look really good. And the butterbeer crepe, obviously. Like, I want to try that. I feel like butterbeer crepe will be really good and like more refreshing than like sweet. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of butterbeer items are like hella sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just excited to be there for any of the food. I don't care. That Atlantic restaurant in Celestial Park looks great. They have a sea bass.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll want a sea bass, but it's intriguing that they have it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like the fact that there's like high-end fish being served at a theme park. I'm like,
it
sparked my interest. Yeah.
I'm excited for the entire experience. I think if I had to list my top 5 things I'm excited for, seeing Tyler, number 1. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be a moment. No, it's honestly just getting on all these attractions with fresh eyes. Like seeing it, being able to just soak that in, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like our best theme park memories are of like when we've gone to a new place and experienced it together.
Yes. And also it's fun making vlogs when like you're not an expert on something. Not that it's not fun when you are, but like just being able to be like, my whole purpose today is like showing people this new place, and it's not like, this is the cheapest drink. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just going to be an experience. And I feel like everyone's excited to come along with us.
Yeah, and we're excited to take you. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. That's the chef kiss Universal did with Epic Universe, because we know Disney lately has been overpromising and under-delivering. Epic seems to be what we are told is coming. I think that I just think if you were here in the beginning of the live when I said, I feel like this is a great win for all theme parks. I think that historically, anytime, especially between Universal and Disney, when Universal has done something big, Disney did something big. When Disney did something big, Universal did something bigger. And that it's good for all of us, tourism, vacationers, theme park fanatics. It's good for all of us. Like we want everyone to win, because then we get to enjoy all of it, you know?
I think the side too that we look at is like we see a project scale of Galaxy's Edge, or like they made a whole area and it blends in perfect, and the attractions are good. Like they're really fun. Rise is incredible. And then you see the next thing come out and it's not on that scale of Galaxy's Edge, and you're like, well, what the heck? And it's like, well, it's Galaxy's Edge. They've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
It's not, the next one's not going to be that way. So with Epic opening, we know something huge is on the way for Disney. It has to be.
Yeah.
Something big.
Yeah.
All of it is cool though. And I feel like too with like Epic, if this does well, we're going to see them immediately expand this thing.
I think so too.
Like I feel like this is just the start of what they're doing. What do you think about it, Elliot?
Our dog, Elliot, literally only need all day. He's just lying down on his heated blanket. And then the second we're on a live, he's like, woo! Every single time. If you guys haven't met Elliot, this is our Nini Boo Boo.
Say hi, Elliot.
He's really needy. He's really chonky right now. This is our Nini Boo Boo. Say hi, Elliot. Hi. Serious?
Yeah.
He's so funny. Okay.
We can kind of float in because we have stuff on Halloween Horror Nights that we want to talk about and Fan Fest nights. We kind of just jumped in.
We have almost 100 people in here and 70 likes.
Pop.
If you guys want to give this video a thumbs up, it helps people find our channel. But if not, no worries.
Do you want to like float back, or do you want to put a bow on Epic and move on?
I'm down for whatever. You decide.
We'll kind of float around then.
Yeah.
Let's hit this up.
Let's float around. Are you guys going to Fan Fest?
Yes,
we are going to Fan Fest. We will be at Fan Fest at opening night. We have a really fun cosplay. I'm excited.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with what Fan Fest Nights is, this is going to be an all-new after-hours event coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. It's essentially Halloween Horror Nights, but instead of horror stuff, it's like sci-fi, fantasy, and gaming. So very excited. It's going to be a bunch of different IPs for the select nights, so it'll be scattered around the park.
And I think what some people have been confused about, a lot of questions that we've gotten is each night a different IP? And no, each night is all the IPs, just like Halloween Horror Nights. Like, you get to celebrate Star Trek.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Star Trek, Back to the Future, Straw Hat Pirates
She's
anime,
crushing it. 3.
Wicked. Oh my gosh. I have the memory of
You're crushing it right now.
A squirrel. Jujutsu Kaisen.
That was the one I thought you were gonna get. Let's go. Let's go.
Goblins and Dragons.
Goblins and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Whatever. We've got half of it right.
Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really cool. I'm most excited for Back to the Future, but we can't stress this enough. Every night is all of it. It's not just like certain nights.
It's something you're gonna want. Goblins
and Dragons. I said that with such confidence.
We love you for that. Are you going to Fan Fest Nights? Is anyone in the chat going to Fan Fest Nights?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if you'll be there opening night. So funny. I don't look at it like a Disney Universal thing. It's a consumer. Exactly, Steph. You get it.
Right?
You get it. Matt Noel.
Nice to see you, by the way, Steph.
Nice to see you. Happy Mouse's Monday. Make sure to hit that like button. Yes, make sure to hit the like button.
Shout out to Matt. Thank you for being here, man, and always supporting. It means a lot.
Wicked will be the first new expansion. Mr. Disney King, who are you? Like, what are you? How do you know insider information? How do you know this
I'm pretty
stuff?
sure that's Miss Mark Woodbury. He's just using Disneyland King as
Sir.
I see you. I mean, here's the thing. I know we made a video recently about a new Wicked attraction coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. And I'll say the comments were so much more negative on the idea of Wicked. So as much as it's like the thing that they're pushing everywhere, and it seems like it's it opened the Oscars. Like, it was nominated for a ton of awards. It broke all these records, and people are still like, it's not big of enough.
No.
It's interesting.
No offense to John Wick fans. The comments that had me rolling, it was like all these just like old white men, and they're like, I hate Wicked, it should be John Wick land. I'm like, nobody wants a John Wick land. Take your old man land to old man land.
It's just like...
No one wants John Wick.
I don't know if we can sell that story to families, you know? It's a fun movie.
What does he kill his cat? Somebody kills his cat and then he kills people? Like, what kind of land is that?
These guys kill his dogs, so his revenge, he gets them all back.
Absolutely not. Like, make it, if you want to do like the John Wick kills your cat stunt show out here like they do to Jason Bourne.
It's a dog.
Whatever. But just like those comments, like so many, they're like, John Wick land. I'm like, are you okay? No offense to
Keanu Reeves.
To Keanu, I love Keanu Reeves, but it's like, that's something like my grandpa would want.
His name means cool breeze. You gotta be nice to him.
Wicked is cool. Wicked can sell, and Wicked is for everybody. And it'll bring in more little girls into the park because we don't get a lot of, like, the Harry Potter is for everybody, and all the entities are for everybody, but like, it's a male-dominated IP park. Our park is. The Mummy, Transformers,
Fast and Furious.
It's all for men. And like, it'd be nice to have some like feminine energy up in that park.
I agree. I feel like the thing is, especially for like selling merch, you have like Nintendo and Harry Potter, but nothing that's like fully like catered to women.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool.
And little girls, like you have to.
Not just women, to everyone, but for little girls specifically.
Little fangirls.
Like, I can see it being like an Anna and Elsa type thing. Like, are you a good witch or a bad witch? You know what I mean? I feel like they could do so much with it. And the first thing that steps out to me isn't just like an immersive land, but if it's like a Broadway show, they really invested in the music. Like, to me, that means entertainment back at the park and like something that we really need.
Do you know what would be so sick? If they had, you know how like Disneyland, they have Tinkerbell flying? If they had Galinda in a bubble flying, she's like, let us be glad. And she just like flies over us at Universal Studios Hollywood. That'd be sick.
I mean, I'm down with that.
Let us be grateful. You're welcome.
I love that.
What do you both think of Avengers Campus ending? Any entertainment getting cut bums me out because one, entertainment is a people eater. When all of the lines for the rides and food and drink are packed, it eats up people. And I just think it's very immersive. And one of my favorite things about Avengers Campus is that it was a living land. I'm bummed about this.
Yeah, same.
I have all the faith in the world that Disney's going to figure out something else to come in because I feel like the backlash, it's been pretty negative. People are really upset about it. And I feel like Disney does listen to their consumers, not to sound like Kumbaya Girl, but like, I feel like something cool is coming, but it bums me out.
But I also feel like they are listening to him in the sense of like the reviews for people walking in was like, there's not enough to do.
Yeah.
So they're now creating like 2 new attractions and building that out, and it's interesting. It feels like it's still finding its way.
Yeah.
Like whereas Galaxy's Edge had its own footprint of like, this is how we're gonna make it at both parks. They kind of had to like squeeze in Avengers Campus, knowing that eventually they would do an expansion. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for it, to be honest. I think they need to figure out a thing with characters, because I do agree with you. Like, that was the whole thing with them, is like, if a character premiered Thursday, on Friday it was at DCA. Like, they need to continue doing that. Like,
and also it's like, it's cool because it's like, you have the attractions in there. I know we're getting more attractions, but like part of like the Marvel universe is the characters.
Yes.
And it's engaging in like, I'm most like Iron Man, or I love Spider-Man, or who's your favorite? And because the Marvel Cinematic Universe is so big, there should be tons of characters living in that land.
Agreed.
So I'm bummed.
Yeah. It's okay. Hopefully it's something that they like work through, and when these expansions come, they're able to bring back characters. I'm wondering if it's like a budgetary thing for the moment, like a cost-effective way.
Yeah.
Which stinks. It's not cool, but...
What up, Christopher? He replied to my thread about doing toothless on my eye. He's like, oh, me too.
Yes!
Do you remember meeting him with Carly?
Of course, yeah. Nice to see you, Christopher.
Yes,
Thank you for being here.
Amber, We'll be there. So excited for Back to the Future. Yeah, that's what I'm most excited for.
Okay, if you're not excited for Back to the Future this year for the 40th anniversary, we get to go down to the lower lot and like walk it. I'm so excited. I felt like last year, if you were anticipating the 60th anniversary, they're like, you're going to Courthouse Square. We're like, we're going to walk there. And we kind of just drove by.
Yeah.
This time I get to be on the same ground that Marty McFly was on, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm most excited about, like being able to like actually be on that property, because we always just drive by, exactly to your point. Like we get to actually like be in it. And according to what they said, there's going to be like a clock tower show and like simulation or whatever. So
there's multiple things. There's an Enchantment Under the Sea dance in the corner where there's going to be like a song and dance moment where the people who are changing tires are going to break into song and dance.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's going to be awesome. I can't
One
wait.
of like my dreams, even though I know flash mobs are like not a thing anymore, but like one of my dreams that I don't know if this is possible is to like be in a like choreographed synchronized public dance where like everyone's like and then I like come from over like by the car and I'm like yeah, and we all like sing and dance like High School Musical.
I think it's a great idea.
I need to join local theater or something. I'm too embarrassed.
If you guys want to participate in the flash mob,
if anybody
we can do this.
wants to come over and practice the shadoo-doo-bop with me.
Did you just go full Adam Sandler?
I don't know. What up, Selena? Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Selena. I appreciate you. That means a lot.
Can't stop laughing at Ashley saying, like, no one wants John Wick land. No. Take your cat and go. And don't forget, Wicked doesn't end with Wicked 2. They'll be rebooting and... I didn't... Mr. Disney King knows everything.
It seems like it. Like, that is the thing they're pushing. For everyone that's not sure, it's the feature store at both parks, coast to coast right now. You know, they had a full menu come over here. They had merch at both areas. If you turn on Peacock right now, it's not only the movie, but the behind the scenes, the making of, director's cut. There's 1,000 things to let you know that's what they're pushing.
Yeah, we just watched Wicked again, and it was just, we were just hysterical. We were just weeping. It's just so
I have to walk out of the room every time at the end.
Yeah, it's just so, it's so gone. Yes, give us Galinda. That would be so cool if they like flew over us. Like, oh my gosh.
And we were the Munchkins.
Oh my God.
I love that.
I can't wait for Dark Universe and How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. It's going to be so good.
Those are the ones for us too, I feel like. All of them look incredible. Those two are the ones.
Evil Mel, yes. Happy birthday, Nick. This is my second time catching your live.
Oh, thank you so much, Evil Mel.
Thanks, Evil Mel.
That's amazing. Thank you for the birthday love. That's so cool.
Okay.
I love you that you're like really about it. You got the evil avatar, and then it's Evil Mel. I love it. Okay, FanFest nights, let's kind of transition and kind of put a bow on that. This event is happening, I believe, April 25th, right?
Yes.
So it's like a month away, a little bit less than a month away. And I was at Universal Studios Hollywood recently, and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's like backstage type of thing.
And I'm sure there's a lot of transition stuff happening right now. I know there's probably two forces of like Halloween Horror Nights and FanFest nights. So it'll be interesting to see when we get back from our trip, like what FanFest nights is all about.
Yeah, I'm really pumped. It's going to be fun.
Oh, dang it. I talked this whole time and didn't show the thing. By the way, has anyone seen all the new FanFest night promo stuff they've been putting around town to like kind of let people know? Guys, I did it already. You could have just called me up.
They could have just called Nick, and this could have been
You could have gotten Filipino Marty McFly up there. Could have brought in some numbers. We could have done Gun It to 88, and then like some type of Filipino dish, chicken adobo. Lumpia's on fire. We could have went crazy with it.
Yeah.
Next time.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Okay. Talk about Halloween Horror Nights. Last night, Halloween Horror Nights, or 2 nights ago? Last night?
Yesterday.
The first speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights to shop. So if you couldn't understand, like, yesterday getting the news, like, this is coming and knowing in the front lobe, like, Epic Universe is something we're filming, I don't know what to do. I feel so behind. I haven't made a Halloween Horror Night update video.
Know.
But that will be coming when we get back from our trip.
Yeah, when we get back, we'll be going hard in the paint for Halloween Horror Nights, but we're only a 2-person team, and I'm not always available, so we're trying to just like get through Epic Universe and then come back and make them for y'all. Okay, so this is the version 1 of the speculation map, and every year it's usually 50% right. So half of this they normally get right, and then the other half ends up changing.
Which, again, this is not affiliated with anything with Universal.
Yeah.
Halloween Horror Nights, nothing. It's not like some inside person. This is just someone who finds research on Twitter,
Yes.
follows every form, and probably does know someone.
Yeah.
Probably all 3 of those. But this map is a good indication of at least half of the things that we should expect for this year's event, rather.
Yeah, we always want to just let you guys know, like, this is pure speculation and fun until Universal Halloween Horror Nights says anything's confirmed. It's not confirmed. But us as fans get to speculate.
And in years past, Halloween Horror Nights is usually like gearing up already. Like you're seeing walls put up around the Parisian Square. You can just kind of feel the footprint of them building things. But because there's Fan Fest nights that's occupying, essentially all of April into May for this, you're not seeing stuff turn over as quickly for Halloween Horror Nights, or at least like not with the audience or guests.
No, it's pretty crazy, especially like the Parisian Courtyard is usually like off limits for like 90% of the year. And the fact that you can still walk through it right now is insane.
I feel like they kind of need it for Fan Fest nights, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to need it for all this foot traffic that you're expecting in these, like, little nooks and crannies. So I'm happy that they're doing it. I feel like it would be a shame to have, like, an inaugural event and you're like, oh, it's all walled up. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, it should breathe. Okay, so let's go through and pick out some of these. If you guys want to play along with us, essentially what this account does is create different icons representing different movies, musicians, original IP that could be found in these different locations. So while we're kind of spitting this out, guess what these icons are on the screen, and I'm interested to hear what everyone thinks.
Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that the thumbs up is Fallout, obviously. That's a video game, and it's also a show that's currently airing. That's with Walton Goggins from White Lotus, if you know, you know. I think that that's Fallout. And, they've always had success with HHN houses that are video games, turn franchises, turn shows and everything. So I think that might be it.
I can't wait. I'm always interested in seeing those types of houses because I feel like they do a good job of giving love and recreating it. It feels like the video game houses the last couple of years, that trend has been something they've given a lot of attention to. So
don't you feel like not sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The Last of Us house felt so expensive on both coasts. The Last of Us house felt like, whoa, like they went on the budget on this. It was just so well done.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm all about that. I want to hear from you, so let's hit this one.
The IP with the film stream on both coasts is so up in the air and truly Mr. IP. So here's the thing. I told this to Nick, but then again, it's not a big IP. But have you guys ever seen that movie Sinister with Ethan Hawke? If you haven't and you like horror movies, it's honestly one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Like, Nick made it halfway through and he kind of covered his eyes. But the film reel in Sinister starts bleeding. That can be it, but I don't know if that's a big enough IP. It could also be Friday the 13th, which turns 45 this year. And then people are also speculating that it could be Scream.
I feel like if I had to guess looking at it, I feel like there's going to be a couple ones they're going to want you to guess on that it leads you to a dead end. And if I had to think about a couple of them that are going to be changing, just because you brought up like the things that usually are mimicked between coasts in years past, like just kind of following what they normally do, are generally IPs. They don't usually share original story ideas. Like, we might get an original idea that they had in years past, but never the same year. Like
Monstrose, how that was on the East Coast.
So it's usually like, it's either an IP or the Universal Monsters.
Okay.
Those are the things that we would share. So it's interesting. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. And I'm like, I went through thinking about a ton of things. That's the one I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know what that is either.
One that kind of stood out to me right off the bat was seeing a Scarecrow hat in the Curious George parking lot. And that's something that we've seen before in that kind of that area, which was Scarecrow the Reaping. And right off the bat, you're like, man, they're recycling a house. The only reason why I think that could make sense on the map is just that's one of the original house ideas for the new Universal Monsters Unleashed in Las Vegas. So maybe a little corporate synergy of like spreading awareness to what it is.
Yeah, I'd be like, look at how cool our house is here, but go to Vegas.
Or like maybe if they're introduced to what it is here when they go to Vegas, they'll be like, hey, I really enjoyed it. And in years past, I'll be honest, out of any of the original houses that we've had here, that's one of the scariest of all time.
Dude, Scarecrow the Reaping was relentless.
It was crazy.
That was like literally every turn, it was like, ugh, it was a lot.
So I'm excited for that.
Okay, so the 2 trash bags, what everyone is speculating that it is the Terrifier. I've never seen the Terrifier, which makes me a terrible horror movie fan. I need to watch the movies. But yeah, so I don't know what the correlation with trash bags is with the Terrifier. Sorry.
Sound like a trash can evil story?
Oh yeah, we almost are to 100 likes, guys. Go ahead and give this live a like. Please.
I love this one. So Mr. Disney King is saying Scream, Fallout, Five Nights, Terrifier. Okay, let's just start off the bat with Scream. Like we kind of talked about it before. I feel like that's like the Daft Punk of the thing that you want to see every year and it never makes it here. I feel like we want it so bad. I think the whole audience does, right?
Yeah.
It would sell a lot. I don't know if that's happening yet. I feel like to me that's the one I have the least amount of faith in.
I feel like if they did the OG Scream, people would be pumped, but I feel like if, to your point earlier in this live, if they do Scream 7 to promote the movie, people are gonna be like, I don't want Scream 7, I want the original. You know what I mean? And that, the original will bring in, how old is that movie, 30?
Yeah.
30 years old, it'll bring in such a big crowd, you know?
It brings in like an older crowd, to be honest. And if you look at kind of the thing, so I like what you put out here, you're like Five Nights. Like to me, that feels like something they're gonna tee up for a release. And it's not usually something they have like a ton of new movies that they're promoting. It's usually like 1 or 2 outliers that they're promoting for this year. So I feel like Five Nights feels perfect. I feel like if I could just speak about HHN the last couple of years, that was one of the ones we felt like was teed up perfect and it didn't happen. So it would be nice to see it come back.
Dude, and like a Five Nights at Freddy's house would be amazing. And then also one of my ideas for that, like if we did get the Five Nights at Freddy's, then one of the little like makeshift like restaurants can be Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And that would just make so much sense.
It goes hand in hand. It's something like you could make, and it's like, especially like the booth, like it's already built in for that audience. You don't have to like, what's a weekend theme bar area? Like it's already built into like, what it is.
It's like soda pop, desserts, and pizza on the go.
And to me,
did I just say soda pop?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, chill out, Walt.
Soda pop? What am I, from Minnesota?
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, Matt Noel, with Midsummer Scream moving to mid-August, just a few weeks before HHN opening, how do you think that's going to change Midsummer Scream announcements? Ooh.
That's an interesting call because technically now, I believe it's the Universal Horrors Unleashed that is the first kickoff event, right? Doesn't it start the night before Midsummer?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
I have no idea, to be honest. It feels like it's totally up in the air, like having the dates similar to Comic-Con, and it just seems like that event is so awesome.
Yeah.
But there's these weird things that happen, like dates and things moving, and I love that. That's usually the inaugural, the kickoff to everything. All of the hype comes from that event, so I don't know. It feels like it's a different rhythm this year, though.
Yeah, it does.
Let us know what you think, Matt. It feels like you have your hand on it.
100 likes. Parisian Midsummer.
Ooh.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
That's cool.
That is cool. What did you said Valley of the Dolls, and there's some like tree doll thing?
Yes, the rumor circulating around is that the Parisian Square is dedicated to another like original story idea that is embedded in Latin American folklore. Did I say that right?
Yes.
In Spanish folklore.
Yeah.
So the tease for what I've been reading online, it's like the Island of the Dolls, and it's a tee to the tree that you walked by entering the house last year, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Dolls is crazy. I have no idea. If you guys know what it is, let us know. Stephanie, I feel like that was the most original idea that you threw out that night. I would love
original.
that. Like if I walked into a room where a man is wearing a bear and it's like lit on fire, that would be terrifying.
Amber, Fallout, yes, crazy. I saw 2 actors from the show last day at HHN.
That's what's up. That's cool.
A Scream House would be excellent, I agree. Oh, we got a super chat from Vacation Mode. Thank you so much.
I love when it's a description. Pair character dancing under a rain of confetti.
Taking his hat off to say you're amazing. Thank you
You're
so
amazing.
much. We appreciate it. Yeah, I think the security cameras, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Security cam, I love that. And they didn't like try to hide it. You know, some of these icons are like, ooh, it's kind of hard. And then some of them are like, boom, this is what it is.
Let's see. Miss Secret Spy. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
let's
going
hear
to
it.
call you. Oh, sorry, my mouse. A white whale has been rumored to finally debut this year at HHN. It has got to be Scream. No other IP can be described as a white whale. Am I dumb? Why does a white whale and Scream have in common?
Well, it's like the one that you can't catch. It's like the one that they haven't. I mean, if that's the case, it's awesome. Like,
God, I was like, sometimes things.
I
just go over my
wonder
head.
too if it's also like a classic. Like Ashley was saying, like, what if it is like an original slasher? Like a 40-year anniversary, like a Friday the 13th. Like, when is the last time they were? Because I know another thing that they've been talking about, like we've been seeing rumors about the last couple years, is like Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
And we thought for sure. So, I mean, Scream would be crazy.
But
That would go crazy.
Let me tell you guys this. So this year, Phantom of the Opera turns 100. Werewolf in London turns 90. The Bride of Frankenstein turns 90. Psycho movie turns 65. The Shining turns 45. And Friday the 13th turns 45. I don't know if any of these have significance, but it's nice to speculate based off of huge like birthdays with these franchises. You know what I mean?
And that is a tie-in in years past. Like, the reason we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1, John Murray loves that movie. And 2, we were celebrating the 50th anniversary of the film franchise. So it was like a culmination of all 10 films.
Yeah.
And it feels like there's always a house that is like the legacy house that they're celebrating. Is it Scream? That would be great. That would be really fun.
That would be fun.
Man, I have no idea. Like, I'm just excited for a fun event. Like, I'm excited for all of it.
I mean, they ignored Nightmare on Elm Street's anniversary. Yeah. So it's like, who freaking knows?
And that could have went crazy. Like, if you think about like merchandising for that event and different foods, like that could have went crazy.
No, for sure. I agree. But
I don't know.
I something that I've always wanted, but it's not going to happen because it's at the summer celebration, is I want a Jaws house so bad. Like, one of the houses I loved at Not Scary Farm was the Depths. Like, I love like haunted underground killer sea creatures, and Jaws would just be so sick. But like, I don't think that's happening.
I don't know. I feel like I want to hear from you guys. What is like your bucket list franchise IP you want to see come to the event? Like, what's your craziest idea for it? Like, I like the idea of a bunch of Ghostface coming out. Like, that's good.
Yeah. Ghostface would be cool. I remember my pitch for an original house.
What is it?
I want an original house to be, it's like a Hollywood mansion murder house, and it would feature like the Black Dahlia, the Manson murders, like Hollywood film noir type of thing based on all like the famous murders in Hollywood. And I just think that'd be really cool. I don't know if they can do that, but like, we're in Hollywood, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of these happen like 5 miles away.
And I want them to do anything with John Carpenter. I would love a Thing house.
Oh, wow.
I would give me a John Carpenter house with all his best stuff and throw in like Big Trouble in Little China in there. And I would just be the happiest person.
That would be cool.
Something like that would be bucket list. But I mean, if I'm looking at like new IP, Five Nights at Freddy's to me just seems like that's the cash cow.
Yeah.
It just seems perfect. The movie was so hyped up last time it came out. It had great reviews. Matthew Lillard, horror legend, being back again. I keep hearing rumors of them bringing, what's his name?
Oh, Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich is tied into the movie, so are we getting Billy and Stu back for the first time?
That'd be
Like,
so cool.
That's kind of a Scream Easter egg right there.
That would be so cool. I want Smile 1 and 2 films at HHN. Those were good films.
Those were good. 2 was insane.
Bucket list IP would be a Lady Gaga house. It was a tie between Lady Gaga and The Weeknd the first year he had a house, but she decided not to go for it. Dude, a Lady Gaga house would be sick. Oh my gosh, that would be so sick.
I feel like I love The Weeknd. I love what he's done. I feel like he did not lean enough into it. And I feel like if you give Lady Gaga the assignment of you're going to do Halloween Horror Nights, she would go crazy with it. She would
go crazy.
The merchandise, whatever they decided to do with it, it would go crazy.
Has there been a Final Destination house?
Oh my gosh, Carlos, that's a great idea. You know, I saw one of the coolest Twitter comments I saw about like guessing what the houses are. The icon on the top left is like, you know, the magnifying glass with the ghost. Mm-hmm. And everyone is saying, or not everyone, one person said he thinks it's Final Destination, and the reason is that you see you yourself die. Ooh. Which I thought was kind of an interesting take, and also like might want to check in on that person later.
We did. It would be interesting to see how a Final Destination house is done, because there's no monsters in Final Destination.
It would have to be like an action, set something off. And
remember when we went to the Mystic Museum and we went in that room and then it showed like the fingerprints from like the pan being hot and like everything? It'd be more of like a haunted house that like shows you things, but like they don't have like scare actors. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Could be.
I have no idea. That would be cool in honor of Tony Todd.
Right? Yes, I love that. I don't know. We'll see what they are. The magnifying with glass with the ghosts.
Yeah.
That one to me is like some type of ghost hunter. I'm thinking Conjuring, thinking something paranormal. But I feel like, again, some of these will change. And I would rather keep Fallout, Terrifier, and Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'll just hope on that.
Five Nights at Freddy's is my like want. It's my want. I want to see the merch. I hope Loungefy comes out with another Freddy Fazbear bag that I can get my hands on. I just want it all.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, let's cue up this and just kind of talk about our last little bit. Again, we are going to Epic Universe this week, and we were all queued in for that. We're gonna have a ton of videos dropping, and I'm doing that thing I hate doing, but I'm gonna be excited about it and dropping a video in real time. So make sure you guys have like all the notifications and good stuff on. And while we're out there, I love the segue. As we're talking about filming other videos, we have exclusive Patreon and channel membership videos that will be dropping along the way. We have something we're uploading right after this. So go ahead and check that out. It's a way of supporting us and seeing a behind the scenes look at what we're doing and how we get there. And especially like an event like Epic Universe, the channel members, Patreons, and everyone watching is the reason we're able to do all of it.
Yeah, and when you sign up for Patreon or to be a Vibe Tribe channel member on YouTube, it's more like, it's like less theme park content and more like behind the scenes type of personal stuff.
Totally.
But yeah, we'll be uploading bonus videos on those platforms while we're on our trip, and we'll have some more news as well.
Yeah, we have something epic that we're dropping on there, and I always challenge myself to do this for Halloween Horror Nights, but I forget to do it. But I know we've gotten a lot of technical questions, but I'm going to be like making a video of me making a video, like what that process is like after being back from an event. So you're going to want to check that out. It's a crazy thing, and I think it's like a magic trick for you. Like you go to sleep, and when you wake up, it's done.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love this comment. Mr. Disney King. Bloopers, looking for it. We put up our behind the scenes Cabo video that was filled with bloopers, and it is so unhinged. Yes. Watching myself back, like with those flies at the table.
It truly is not like like here are leftovers. It's like craziness or like just vulnerable moments of like trying to film a video and just people not understanding.
Yeah. It's so funny.
It's fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure for Epic we're going to have a lot of epic bloopers because I don't know what I'm filming for.
Yeah, we still don't know. We just know we're going, but we don't exactly know what's going on. So, it's gonna be good.
Any thoughts? This is your last time talking to everyone before you get to go. Do you want to say anything?
I'm just excited. Make sure you're following us on social. I want to put those up. I can do that. Because we'll be posting like reels and photos and stuff in real time. We're going to try to get the YouTube videos out as soon as possible. But I'm just excited to have this experience, and I'm so grateful. Because I just think it's a big deal, and I'm excited like to have all of you guys a part of it. And we just really appreciate all of you.
It means a lot. Like again, our first time going to Universal was just a few years ago, and I remember it was something I looked at as a kid and seeing the commercials online or on TV of like Nickelodeon, and I never thought I'd ever be able to go there. And to think like we're going to a brand new park there.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing it on TV and not going, I'm going.
I know.
That's crazy to me.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Epic Universe. So I try not to do too many hauls because I watched a documentary on Netflix about like overconsumption and I got freaked out. So I'm trying to not buy things that I don't need. But the two things that are on my list is I want to get the Donkey Kong barrel ears just because they're so freaking cute and I really want them and they're unique. And I want to get a Donkey Kong Super Nintendo World shirt. And then any like cute little like keychain plushies that I can have for my Epic Universe fanny, but I don't know if I'm gonna go too crazy. I want to go more experienced and like buy a bunch of stuff, which sounds like so boring. So sorry for that like boring answer. But.
I have not looked at any of the merchandise. I have no idea if there's something that screams to me like I love you, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But I for the most part, I've not watched any behind the scene. Like it's stuff Universal's put out, yes, but like I've not looked at any construction under anything. I don't know much. I'm not on Twitter like Ashley. I don't see any of it. She's like, oh, you want to see the spoiler? I'm like, I do not want to see the spoiler. I've waited 6 years and didn't see anything. Like, keep it away from me. I'm very excited to go in there with like a fresh eyes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be crying all day, so it's going to be awesome.
You crying?
I cried when I saw the Shibuya crossing, which I know it's a large crosswalk, but it's a crosswalk, and I shame myself for that every day.
Nick, emotional? No.
Oh, gosh.
We appreciate you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you.
It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Captain Cook. Oh, yeah. He's a must show. And there's this, like, chalice mug thing that's in Darkmoor. That's this, like, big... like Dark Universe mug that looks like pretty tight. Did we hit 100 likes?
No, we're gonna stay here until we do so.
I think it's oh, it's at 99.
Yeah, come on, guys.
99.
You could be that person.
You could
put us over the edge. That could be you. Oh man. Honestly, for this trip, I'm just excited to take it in with you and just have that experience. Like being able to go and experience. I remember the first time we did Islands Adventure in Universal, it was crazy. And then we did Halloween Horror Nights. We're like, who are we?
I know.
And now we get to go to a brand new theme park.
I know. And
you did your research. You've watched you know How to Train a Dragon.
I'm scared to watch the third one because I heard it's so sad and I don't like making myself sad. Like the second one was really sad. Yeah. I'm like, should I watch what is it? Magical Beasts?
No, I think we're okay on that. Molly, give us the cliff notes. Oh, we did it.
We did it.
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys put us over the top. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you like basking in this moment with us. Thank you for being subscribers and just being a part of the Vibe Tribe. And we're so excited to bring you this content. And it's gonna be awesome.
Again, that vlog is coming out as soon as we finish. I'm just gonna edit that. But Ashley is gonna go crazy. If you're not following us on social, again, she is going to be posting like a crazy person. So if you want up to date on what is happening in real time, make sure you're following us on social for that. And you're gonna have an influx of epic stuff. So get ready for all of the epic content.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Again, thank you guys again for supporting, being here.
Thank you.
I know we don't do Mouse Vibes Mondays all the time, but when we do, you guys always turn up and make it fun. So thank you.
And when we get back from our trip, we'll do a huge live to yap about it.
Yeah, maybe when we're out there if things go correctly. But we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a good one.